Hey folks, Chromat here again. Thought I'd do another little quickie for you. Uh, Probably about just over 3 years ago, I bought these great non-metallic work boots. They're the STCs 22062. It's the Raven model. They're great boots. I have worn these literally almost every day for about 3 years, except for swimming or wearing sandals or runners and stuff like that. But the majority of the time, everyone who knows me, I'm always wearing these boots. Now, less than 2 months ago, I had to get the soles removed because they were just wearing out. I went to a local cobbler. They put these great soles on. They got lots of grip so far. The only problem is now they're leaking. I talked to the people at STC, and probably what happened is that the Gore-Tex liner on the inside, the waterproof membrane, has been punctured. And if you actually look really close to it, there's a couple places where it's not even completely, doesn't even look like it's completely sealed. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I can't do anything about, there's no warranty on the boots. The shoemaker or the cobbler, there's nothing they can do to fix it. So I am going to try to fix these myself today. So I was kind of brainstorming what I could do. I thought maybe some kind of clear or a black sealant or goop or something like that would actually probably work really good. Even the manufacturer STC suggested something like that might work. Give it a try. They're 3-year-old boots. What do I have to lose? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually happen to have a little bit more of this Rust-Oleum leak seal. You can buy this at any Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, Home Depot, Lowe's, Stand, Dawes, anywhere, any kind of hardware store. You can usually find it. It's usually a can like that. It's less than $10. I am in Canada, so if it was down in the States, it'd probably be about $3. So anyways, so what I'm going to do is I am going to seal this. So the first thing I got to do is make sure that I'm not going to be spraying everywhere. So the first thing I've done is I've already wrapped one boot with some nice painter's tape. I just wrapped it around real nice because this is the only area where I want the spray to be, is just along inside the seams. So this boot I've already done. I'm not going to go do the other one real quick. So if you just want to bear with me, I'm going to tape it up and then we'll do some spraying. Now I'm just taping probably about 1/8 of an inch below where the new sole attaches to the old part of the old sole, I guess, whatever it was that was there before. I don't want to have a lot on there. Now I looked at it and it says it's great for metal and wood and rubber and any other kind of surfaces. It didn't actually say leather, so I imagine it'll probably stick to leather like nothing. I guess we're gonna find out, right? Make sure it's all on there nice and tight. I don't want to be spraying in places it doesn't need it. Just turn that off. So there. So there's the bottom half is done. Top half will be just as easy. Like I said, 1/8 of an inch above the seams. Make sure that I get in the creases really nice. I actually really like working with that product. I've used it on a number of different projects in the past. It's probably the first one that I've actually done video for, but it actually is a pretty good product. especially working around sealing wood and metal. Maybe one day I was actually thinking of making a canoe or something like that, one of those homemade plans, and then using that. I figure if the guy who apparently invented it, or who, when it was marketing it, they cut out the bottom of a canoe or a boat and they put in a screen door and then they sprayed it and it didn't sink. So maybe I'll try that again. Anyway, so there we go. She's all ready for a quick spray. Also, one thing, you got to make sure that if you're going to be doing this, especially in an emergency situation, that your boots are dry, not just on the outside but on the inside, and that anywhere that where you want to make sure that you are filling in the void, that you're going to be able to see. Here the tape's already coming loose. That'll be the first place I spray, I guess. Alright, just going to close that door. Like, this stuff does have a strong odor and it's kind of toxic. It is early February, so it's pretty cold. I'm not going to open up any windows or anything just yet, but I am going to make sure that I don't inhale too much of it. Roll up my nice sleeves. Put on gloves. Now, as you can see, I've already set up a work area here in our porch. So I'll be working off of the freezer. But I've put plastic up all around it, and so that way the walls and everything else will be safe. Safety first. Actually, speaking of which, safety first. Hell, those are dirty as hell. There's a clean pair. Gotta keep goggles everywhere. Every toolbox I have. Just about every drawer I have. Extra pair of safety glasses. Never know you're gonna need them. Don't ever want to be able to find them. Alrighty. There we go. There's one shiny boot. Obviously going to be a lot of runoff on this. Oops. All right. Making sure that every little nook and cranny going to be accounted for. So there we go. All you do is let that dry. I have no idea how long it's going to dry for. And I'll just keep at it for a little bit. Those ones over there. Those over there. Those will be, keep those handy for when I have to touch them. Okay, so I will check back with you all in a little while and we'll see how they look from there.